Hello and welcome to Quiz Coconut's Quickfire Quiz Pod with me, James Cutler. 7 years ago I launched Quiz Coconut and we've since hosted over 2,000 pub quiz nights. Each episode I pick 10 of our best questions so you can improve your general knowledge, boost your brain power and learn some useful and useless facts. Answers will be revealed at the end of the episode and there's one rule: don't use Google.
Use your coconut!
Hello folks, and thank you for choosing to spend the next few minutes with me and the Quiz Coconut Quiz Pod. Let's get started with question 1. Theoretically, could a human walk around the globe in under a year if they kept walking and everywhere they walked was flat land? That's a crazy question to start with, isn't it? But it's often the way. Let's go on with number 2, something a bit more sensible. Which fruit do the Japanese celebrate when the tree blossoms? Number 3, put these world records in order from the biggest number to the smallest number. The 3 world records are the most jumping jacks done in 1 hour, the most sit-ups done in 1 hour, and the most skips over a rope done in 1 hour. Okay, jumping jacks, sit-ups and skips, put them in order from the largest number to the smallest number from their world records. Number 4, here's a question for all of you laundry wizards out there. In clothing care, what does a circle inside a square mean? And number 5, Hollywood. We know about the Hollywood sign, very famous. But what did the Hollywood sign originally say? The pub quiz you can enjoy without treading on a single sticky carpet. You are listening to Quiz Coconut's Quickfire Quiz Pod. Number 6 is worth 3 points. Music. I have translated 3 music stars' names from Spanish into English. I'm going to tell you the English and then I want you to tell me the Spanish name of the original performer. Here we go. The first one is a male performer in his 70s. His name literally means July Churches. The second one is a female performer in her 60s. Her name is Glory Crown. And the third one is a female performer in her 20s. Her name translates to Stretcher Hair. And that is stretcher as in an ambulance stretcher. Who are they, folks? Rewind to hear those again if you need to. Now, if you like your music a little bit more classical than those artists, this one's for you, number 6. Write down a single year in the life of Beethoven. Any year will do. Number 8. Can you tell me the tallest mountain on each of these continents? Asia, Africa, and South America. Number 9. What is the name of the activity which involves scaling a cliff face without any ropes or harnesses? And finally, number 10 is a football question, aka soccer. Can you name the last 5 players to break the world transfer record? If you can name 2 of them, I'll give you a point. If you can name all 5, I will give you 2 points. Pause the pod if you need any more time, but if you're ready, here's today's bad joke.
This is today's bad joke.
What is E.T. short for? He's got little legs.
That was today's bad joke.
Here come the answers. 15 points available as always. Let's see how you go. Mark your scores. Be honest. Here we go with number 1. Here's your long-winded answer. The circumference of the globe is about 25,000 miles. The average human walks at 3 miles an hour. If that human walked at 3 miles an hour non-stop, it would take 8,300 hours to walk around the distance of the circumference of the globe. There are 8,740 hours in a year, so you would be able to do it in under a year. Interestingly, a snail moves about 100th of the speed of a human, so even the snail could complete it in under 100 years. Isn't it amazing what you learn listening to this? Number 2. The Japanese celebrate cherry blossoms, most famously. Number 3. The world records in order. The largest number was the most skips over a rope, 14,657. Followed by the number of jumping jacks in 1 hour, 4,754, followed by the number of sit-ups in 1 hour, 2,289. All very impressive. If you want more info on those records, check out the Guinness World Records site. Number 4. In clothing care, a circle inside a square means that it is suitable for tumble drying. Number 5. The Hollywood sign originally said Hollywood Land. It was erected in 1923 to promote the name of a new housing development in the hills. Each letter is 45 foot tall. Number 6. Your Spanish-named pop stars. July Church's Julio Iglesias. Glory Crown is Gloria Estefan. And Stretcher Hair is Camila Cabello. Un punto por cada respuesta correcta. 1 point for each correct answer. Estás escuchando the Quiz Coconuts Quickfire Quiz Pod. On to number 7. Beethoven was born in 1770 and died in 1827, so any of those 57 years will get you the point. Number 8, 1 point per mountain. Asia is, of course, Mount Everest. Africa is Kilimanjaro. And South America is Aconcagua, which is, in fact, the tallest mountain outside of Asia. Leads us nicely on to number 9. The activity of scaling a cliff face without any ropes or harnesses is free soloing. You may have said free climbing. Free climbing does use ropes, but only to prevent a fall rather than aid climbing. And number 10, the last 5 players to break the world transfer record. Name 2 of them for 1 point, name all 5 for 2 points. The current holder is Neymar, who went from Barcelona to PSG for €222 million. Before him was Paul Pogba joining Manchester United. Before him, Gareth Bale moving from Tottenham to Real Madrid. Before him, Cristiano Ronaldo going from Manchester United to Real Madrid. That went quite well, didn't it? And about a month before Ronaldo, Kaká joined Real Madrid for $56 million. So there we go, folks. 15 points available. How did you do? Another listener has got in touch, Andrew Mack, listening in Perth. Hello, Andrew. Thank you for getting in touch. And Andrew gives us a bit of trivia himself. He said that after working in Indonesia, he learnt that Kapala means head and Kalapa means coconut. In his early days there, he tried to impress people and stated that he had a sore coconut after a big night, and people laughed at his expense. Great trivia, Andrew. Thanks for getting in touch. We always love to hear from you. Email us at quizpod@quizcoconut.com. Thanks for listening, folks, and we'll see you next week. If you enjoyed today's quiz, why not book us for your next event? We host corporate events in the UK and Canada and virtual events all over the world. And don't forget to subscribe to the Quiz Pod so you never miss an episode. We'll see you next week. Quiz Coconut, nuts about trivia.